All right, here we go. District 8, Game 13. First time seeing West St. Paul this year, which we're in luck. We're going to play them again on Sunday. Back at home, though, on the West Rink at 4:20. West St. Paul is a very fascinating team. In districts, they're 5-5-2. They've played teams tough, lost some close ones. Overall, they're 16-10-2, I believe, or 10-3. And again, they don't score a ton of goals, but they don't give up a lot of goals either. I don't know which goalie we're getting today, but they seem consistent. And oddly enough, they are a very lightly penalized team. Like even in district play, they played 12 games. Like we have more than twice as many penalty minutes as them. They're averaging 2 penalties a game, which is really bizarre. Does that mean they're not a hitting team? I don't know. We're about to find out. But I know this is a much smaller team than I'm used to seeing for West St. Paul. Usually West St. Paul has some big boys. So maybe they play with speed. They got a couple kids with size, but overall they're not a big team. Even the goalies are not overly big. They are the anti-Grand Rapids team. So we got about a minute 40 left of warm-ups. It's good to get back on the ice. After the Grand Rapids weekend, it was kind of fun. Boys got to finish up their tourney season with their third chip. We got this game and 4 others left of district play. We did schedule scrimmages versus Matamidi, who's I think ranked 2nd or 3rd in the state. Legit hockey team. And Edina Green, which is supposed to be the worst of the 2 Edinas. They have a good goalie, but the talent level isn't quite there where Edina White is. I still think we should have beat Edina White. Had a couple unlucky bounces in the first 5 minutes. But super excited. I got my tripod, headphones back. We're raring and ready to go. So hopefully it won't shake like this all day for you. So we're down to the last 20. I'm going to let them pick up some pucks, and I'll be back. And I'm going to start calling this the Muddle Huddle. I don't know why. It just sounds fun. All right, here we go, boys. Coach Bryce, we're missing you. Hope you got safe travels. Glad Scott made it back from wherever overseas he went. Dude's always traveling. All right, we're getting ready to start the first 14. We're going to send out tic-tac-toe with Quinter and Z. And here we go for the first puck drop. Face-off tied up, push back to Z. Z playing up the wall, trying to find Schmitty. Schmitty taps over for Brady. Brady does a good job playing through the feet at the red line. Finds Jack on the far side. Can't get the shot off. And West St. Paul rushing through the neutral zone, sends into the near corner. And that's going to be icing. We'll come back here. Face off one over to Schmitty. Schmitty trying to put the puck on net. Good poke check by the West St. Paul goalie. Might have to call them Warriors. That's a little easier. And the puck squeaks out into the neutral zone for Z. Over for Jack. Jack's going to play it for Quinter. Quinter taps down low into the zone. Brady pressure down below the red line. Ties up into the corner. Good play by Brady. Quinn trying to help out as West St. Paul. They're going to come out the near side. Centers up. Oh, nice jump by Jack. Jack lets one go low. Picked up by Quinter. Quinter can't do the wraparound shot. And chipped back out of the zone on a line change. And Blaine takes him down. No call. And West St. Paul just stays on side as they're going to dump in his zone. A little too far for Anderson to control. And West St. Paul clearing back out. Big hit by Anderson at the red line. Luke picks up the loose puck. He's going to get through. Now chase it down into the corner. Trying to play out in front. Tapped away by the D. Cam gets taken down. And West St. Paul up the near side. Oh, quick shot by Anderson. Goes wide. Picked up by Cam. Cam's shot hits the corner. And Luke's going to dump off the wall. Luke holding the line. Sends far side. Cam down low. He gets hooked up. No call. And West St. Paul down low and behind the net. Chip back out of the zone. Thrown into the near side by Henry. Cam down low trying to play through the feet. Gets knocked off the puck. Luke trying to jump it as West St. Paul's able to clear back out. Oh, Brody. Nice. Oh, there's a knee to knee. No call again. We have been known in this rink to get a little bit of home cooking, so let's see how it goes. Shot on goal. Al kicks into the corner. Henry chases it down and plays up the wall for Benny. Benny just misses Brody as he's cutting out of the zone and dumped back down low again. Played off the wall and into their zone. They're waving off icing. Not sure why. Good tie-up by Alex. Brody and Alex now battling in behind the net. West St. Paul's going to come out with it and go far side. Quinn jumps in early, ties up, and West St. Paul reverts back to the near side, rimmed around. Picked up by Brooks in the neutral zone, far side over for Quinter. Quinter up for Alex, and Alex is going to dump in on net. And West St. Paul up the far side. Nice hold by Brady. He's going to intercept twice. Plays back to Brooks. Brooks dumping down low, and Brady below the red line. Trying to get through the D as we're getting a line change. Ties up just long enough. Trying to give us momentum here. And just squeezes out. Quinn chasing it down. They do have speed. Played up the near side. Brooks turning at the faceoff circle. Stretches up for Jack. Oh, funky bounce off the wall. We can't corral it. And played back through. Mishandled on the pass. Over to Quinn. Quinn back over to Brooks. Schmitty gets tied up at the blue line. West St. Paul dumps back in for Jack. Jack comes near side. Schmitty skating across the red line. Got a little bit of room. Drop pass for Jack. Jack letting one in. Oh, deflected just wide by the D. And cleared back out. West St. Paul gives a rush. Good back check by Schmitty. Luke's going to push him out. Intercepted by Brady out at the top of the circles. Brady crosses over, dumps in deep. Running for a change as Jack's going to tie up behind the bench. or behind the. Oh, mishandled, and Anderson's able to push the puck down low again. Jack getting tied up. Anderson in to help. West St. Paul out the far side, up the wall. And try to, they chip out of the zone as they wave off icing again. And West St. Paul now, oh boy, everybody down low. West St. Paul coming up the far side. Gets deflected out. Blaine trying to chase it down at the red line. Nice play by Blaine. What are they calling? They're calling us offsides? It was a little delayed. So, 9 minutes left in the first. Anderson out for the faceoff. West St. Paul wins back. Cam trying to. Oh, Cam just offsides as the puck just crosses over. Thought Cam had it. Anderson wins the second one underneath. Able to push into the zone. Cleared right back out. Anderson trying to play through the feet. Deflects over for Henry. Henry now with a little bit of room and speed. And just offsides again. 3 for 3. Man-child line out for another attempt. Benny getting the stink eye. Face off one back. Henry dumps down low. Brody chasing it down as they're going to come near side. Little D to D exchange. Up the far side wall, mishandled, and Henry lets the low one go. Picked off by the D. Henry holds another one. Shot on net. Belly save. It is cold in here. 8:22. Face off one back, rim near side. With St. Paul off the wall. Brooks trying to hold in. He's able to chip in. Good play by Alex. He's putting pressure. Ties up into the corner now. West St. Paul. Up the near far side wall. Trying to chip back out. Just squeezes through. Good play by Henry to get back in. And Henry knocked off the puck. West St. Paul dumps down low. Brooks rims near side. Benny trying to tip off. Picked up by West St. Paul. Oh, top of the hash. They can't get a stick on it. Turns. Shot. Stick save. Face off one back. West St. Paul dumps down into the far corner. Quinn trying to chase it down, plays up the wall. Jack poked off the puck, and Quinn chips it back over to him again. Funky bounce off the door. Nice play by Jack to find Brady. Brady trying to beat the defender. Comes in wide, drops back. Jack gets knocked off. Tied up by Quinn. Quinn trying to stick with the play. And West St. Paul clears back out, and Schmidt's going to pick up at the red line, turns and throws in. Puck off the wall. West St. Paul crosses over, dumps in. They're trying to get a change. Oh, funky little bounce on the set. Everybody down. So far, they're letting them play. Nice play by Schmidt to beat the two defenders. Number 3's got wheels. And how do you call offsides over there? Face off one back by West St. Paul. Warriors trying to come up. Intercepted by a glove save on Blaine. Near side wall. West St. Paul reverts back. Near side, mishandled. And Blaine sets back to Luke. Luke comes near side for Henry. Henry trying to beat the D. Puts on the brakes. Centering pass intercepted by the Warriors, and they're coming through the neutral zone with some speed now. Luke trying to push him out wide. Oh, glove save. Comes over to the near wall. Tied up on the near side. Bad angles. And just chipped out of the zone. Blaine trying to work around. He gets hooked up. No call. Centering pass knocked below the net. Anderson with the pressure out front. Over to Blaine. Blaine and Henry trying to hold the line. Comes back out. We're going to reset back to Luke at our blue line. Near side for Henry. Henry chips down low. Trying to chase it down. West St. Paul chips out of the zone. Picked up by Quinn. Bounces off of Alex as they're going to throw back in. Henry able to, oh, hits off the glass funky. Henry, far side for Alex. Alex, nice little move to get free. We're offsides, trying to get back on. Alex turns and throws it in. And West St. Paul in the far corner. Pressure by Benny makes him turn the other way, and they're going to come up the near side wall. Warriors able to clear the zone as they go far side for Quinter, back over to Brooks. Brooks lost it. Able to pick back up and go far side. And we're going to come down here with an icing at 4:30 left in the first. Looks like West St. Paul playing a 3 low. Blocking shots. Face off one back. Warriors at the blue line. Turns, shoots, blocked out by Brady. Back to the point. Good block by Jack. Loses the stick, and Brady coming through finds Schmitty. Schmitty throws a soft one, stick to side. And Schmitty now in the corner, trying to play back for Brady. Brady up the far side of the net. Oh, Quinn can't get the stick on it on the centering pass one-timer. Oh, double poke check. West St. Paul with the free. Schmitty now pokes him off. Brady hooked up. Jack putting on the pressure, and Quinn comes out with it. Over to Brady. Brady trying to cut the D. Picked up by Schmitty. Schmitty stepping in wide. Back out for Cam. Cam lets one go. Knocked away out by the D. And West St. Paul in the corner, rims hard near side. Nice chase by Brooks. Dumps down into the corner again. Schmitty with the back check. He's going to do a nice little stick lift. Knocks him off. Quinn trying to play through the feet, and Anderson dumps down low. West St. Paul able to control out of the zone. They got the numbers. Drop pass, mishandled, dumped down into the corner. Centering pass knocked away by Z, and they're offside. 3:01 left. Nice play by Blaine, chipping back into the zone. West St. Paul coming through the neutral zone, mishandles over to Cam. Cam trying to center up for Blaine. Pass. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're going to take a seat for that one. And we're going to stay right here. Anderson. Hopefully they're just doing 2. I thought they were talking for a second. He's going to get a roughing call. Face off tied up underneath the ref. Z off the wall, able to clear the zone. Nice touch by Z. Oh, just going to get icing. We'll come down here for round 2. Face off underneath. West St. Paul picks up line behind the net, tied up by Z. He's able to play through the far side. Back, intercepted by Schmitty. Schmitty can't carry through the feet. Turned, shot on net, picked up by Z. West St. Paul in the corner, centering pass. Oh, what a hole. Back out in front, point blank. Great save by Al. Out on below the red line, centers through, cleared out by Z again. Oh, body save, knocked down low. Henry trying to clear the puck out of the zone, just squeezes out. Schmitty. Oh, Schmitty working hard. And they're going to dump down low again. Al sets for Z. Far side for Schmitty. Just held and sent back into the corner. Mishandled and picked up by Brady. Brady coming back the other way. Steps across the front. Hard shot. Glove save. Can't corral it. Big rebound. Nobody home with the penalty kill. Nice play by Schmitty on the back check. Causing some issues. And they're going to throw into the near corner. Down to 25 seconds left of the penalty kill. Far side for Quinter. Misses Alex coming through, and the puck's going to go back to their blue line. Down under a minute left of the period. Good tie up by Alex. We're going to send far side for Mason. Quinn sends up for Alex. Alex trying to get through the D. Oh, beats the first one, can't get the second. And Benny throws back down low again. Puck tied up. Benny now down low, just loses the handles as he's cutting the front in front. Oh! Centering pass. Can't get the stick on it as the goalie's out. Quinter pushing him out wide. Off angle shot. Al's going to glove and stop. 12 and a half seconds. Face off one back. Shot blocked. Quick shot. Body save. Oh! And they're going to knock in the rebound. So 5 seconds left. Face off pushed all the way back into their zone. Brody trying to pick up, carry through, and that's going to kill the first period. So now, time to get to work. I'll see you in a minute. Just getting ready to sound. We haven't had a quality shot on net yet. Let's put up the pressure. Let's go. What are we? Oh, Cam got on the ice. He had to go get some out of the locker room, left the door open. So the refs are making Cam go get it. That's fair. All right, here we go. Second 14. Older ref definitely seems to be grumpy. Face off one back to Henry. Henry skating up the near side wall. He's going to dump down low. West St. Paul coming up the far side. I'm trying to zoom in. My fingers are sticky because it's cold. Tied up by Brady. Far side, near side for Jack. Oh, Jack can't corral it. Jack trying to tie up now. Good play by Jack. Able to get over for Brady. Back over. Oh, Schmitty couldn't get enough. They whistled it dead early. Schmitty couldn't get enough on the one-timer. Counted 2 shots on 1. That's kind of funny. Brady wins back to Henry. Henry stepping across, throws a quick one, blocked out in front. Puck dangling everywhere. Brady down low, pad save into the near side wall. Luke trying to dump down low. Good play by the forwards, able to clear back out. And puck picked up by West St. Paul, poked off by Brady at the wall. Jack trying to turn and thrown down low. Henry in the near corner. Centers up for Brady. Brady trying to go far side. Good play by the forwards. They're going to knock him off. We just stay on as Schmitty does a nice acrobatic move. He's going to pick up the loose puck. Circles in. Plays back to Henry. Henry walking across. Low shot. Sticked and covered. Looking at the ice, so the high school girls team had practiced before ours. Before that is when the ZAM broke as to why we're delayed. The ice is okay. It is super cold in here. Anderson now out for the faceoff. Able to get it just enough off to get over to Blaine. Blaine's going to push down into the corner, rim near side. Chipped out of the way. Anderson's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Comes far side for Z. Z up the wall. Blaine taps down low. Pressure by Anderson as they rim near side. Good play by Cam. Cam knocks it back into the corner. West St. Paul on the far side, chips up the wall. Cleared back out. Quinter back in our zone, hard off the wall. Picked up by Cam. Cam plays to the far side for Blaine. Blaine beats the first defender, coming in wide. Centers up. Oh, centers off the side of the net and picked up by the Warriors. Poked off by Quinn as we're going to dump down low again. They gave us time for the line change and mishandled a little pass at the wall. Quinn knocks off a skate and offsides. Face off controlled by Benny. Henry taps up. Here comes Alex. Stepping in, trying to beat the D. Stepping out, gets pushed in behind the net. Back to the point. Brooks. Oh, he just loses control. Nice play by Alex to push it in. Shot deflected out of play by the D right out in front. Face off one all the way back out of the zone. Henry chasing it down. Pressure by West St. Paul. Nice play through the feet. Chips up. And we're able to get the puck in low. Benny trying to chase down and behind the net. West St. Paul with some speed. Poked off by Brody in front of the bench. West St. Paul sticks with the play. Centers up. Hard shot, body save, cleared out by Henry. Brooks over to Brody. Brody's going to chip out of the zone. They're going to send right back in. Henry up the far side. Ooh, intercepted on the play behind. Centering pass. Oh, big blocker saved by Al. And thrown down low by West St. Paul again. Warriors in the corner. Pressure by Brooks. He gets through the D. Sharp angle, blocker save. Nobody can get a solid stick on the puck. Back out in front. Glove save, Al. So if I heard it or saw correctly in the lobby, I think the goalie dad for West St. Paul, or one of the goalie dads, is the scorekeeper today. Face off one back. Luke skating behind the net, gets poked off, trying to center through. Brady pushes the puck back into behind the net and trying to play back out, intercepted by Jack. Jack goes far side. Schmitty picking it up off the wall with speed, coming in hard. Oh, big head save. Wow. Good save by the West St. Paul goalie. Face off one back. Luke loses the handles. West St. Paul now, as Luke's getting back, dumps one in on net. Ow. This handles the cover, and Z's going to pick up behind the net. Goes far side for Schmitty. Schmitty up for Brady. Brady 1-on-2 with Jack. Oh, good save. Almost didn't cover the glove. Hey, goalie dropped the glove save. There was no whistle. Can't blame Brady for trying to pick up the loose puck. 9:28 left in the second. West St. Paul controls, plays into the near corner. Up the wall. And they're going to clear out. They're going to say no icing. Too slow anyway. And Brooks in behind the net. Trying to get through. Anderson, nice play by Anderson to gain the zone. Oh, trying to come near side. Chipped up the wall. West St. Paul's going to corral it. Knocked off the puck by Anderson. We go far side for Brooks. Brooks up for Cam. Oh, nice play. Cam coming in. Oh, and there's Cam. Shelf spot him, pop and all. There we go, boys. Some good puck movement. Beautiful pass by Brooks to find Cam. Cam beats a defender. 8:50 left in the second. How are we picking up the pace? That's what I like to see. Face off one back. Quinn, far side. Brooks. Whoop. Little behind Quinner. Quinner sets up in behind the net. Up the funky bounce off the wall. Puck dangling everywhere. Finally picked up. Plays near side for Cam. Cam trying to spread out the ice. Goes far side for Blaine. Blaine's going to chip through into the zone. Cam chasing down as they're going to play off the wall. The puck does not rim around very well. It kind of bounces out. We got to be aware of that. Battles out in front. Puck hits the side of the... Oh, centering pass. Oh! Cleared out. And Mason's going to set back. Couldn't tell if that was Blaine or Brody. Centering pass from his stomach. Alex is going to lose an edge as the D gets clear. Poked off by Henry. Alex dumps in down low, and Benny chasing it down off the wall. Benny gets taken down, no call. Puck still in the corner. Alex rims in behind the net. And West St. Paul up the near side wall. Luke pushes him out, centering pass. Oh, glove save, can't control it. Ooh. Nice clear by the D. Oh, just misses Benny and off the wall and sent back into the zone. Luke tapped up by Benny. They wave it off. 7 minutes left in the second. Oh, they had a guy camp behind us, and they're going to have an icing. Ooh. Line change. We lost one of the guys. 7 minutes left. West St. Paul jumps it, but mishandled. Britt Quinn throws one in just wide of the net. Played in behind the net, back to the corner. West St. Paul able to get free. Crossover, dump in deep. Quinn now chasing it down. Quinn up the near side. Nice pass to find Brady. Over to Schmitty. Schmitty beats the first one. Oh. Looked like it bounced off the glove and off high glass. Brady's going to push the puck down low. Out to Quinn. Quinn throws one in. Stick save. Cleared out in front. Pressure by Schmitty. Forces him back down low again. Plays into the far corner. Trying to chip the puck out, but they throw it out of play. We're going to stay right here. Face off one back by the Warriors. Chipped into the near corner. Cam trying to chase it down. Nice play for Cam over to Blaine. Blaine, oh! Centering pass goes through the blue, and Anderson trying to play down low. Blaine in to help. Puck comes back out. West St. Paul. Centering pass deflected, and we're going to take a seat again. Wasn't a bad hit. It's just as soon as you launch them into the boards. So 5:39. Blaine's going to take a seat. Face off tied up underneath. Henry picks up the loose puck, trying to play into the far side. Picked up by the Warriors. Back out to the point. Down low again. Brooks and Schmitty with pressure. Rimmed into the near side. Mishandled. Centered pass. Intercepted. Chipped out of the zone. Nice play by Schmitty. West St. Paul. They get free on the far side. Step across. Beat the D. Cleared out by Brady. Back out to the side circle. Skating in behind the net. Brooks pushing him out. Intercepted by Henry. Trying to chip the puck out of the zone. Just held. Oh, screen shot. Where was the loose puck? Thought that was underneath him. They put a couple shots on goal, but I didn't see it. So 4:48. Face off controlled by West St. Paul. Played off the wall. Anderson can't corral it. They're going to dump down low. Luke plays into the far corner. Shot thrown in behind the net. Luke into the near side. Up the wall, a little too far. Cam trying to chip it back out. Cam finally controls and clears his own. Cam stepping across. Offsides. We turn and off. We're going to come back here. Confusion on a line change. Ref wants nothing to do with the faceoffs. Chips up for Anderson. Anderson trying to play through. Into the zone for a second. Tapped into ours. And Luke back in our zone trying to chip back out. Warriors back in their zone. Sends far side. Centers up. Big number 9 stepping across. Poked off by Anderson. Blocker saved by Al. And we go far side for Blaine. Blaine steps up. Stick save into the corner. High off the glass. Able to clear back out. West St. Paul getting a little change. Oh, we mishandle. And West St. Paul turns. I was going to set for Luke back into the corner. Luke plays up the near wall. Cam corral it. Oh. Al makes the most acrobatic stick save. Bounces up off of his stick. He twirls around and catches it. I hope I got that. That was weird. Cleared out in front. Alex now with a little bit of room. Comes near side a little too far for Benny. West St. Paul off the wall. Brody trying to hold on the near side. Played down in behind the net. Warriors going to play into the near side. Mishandled out in front. Good pressure by Brooks. Brody now with the loose puck. Trying to play through. He gets poked into the corner. Puck down low. Warriors skating up the near far side. Comes up the near side of the net now. Gets through. Mishandled at the red line. Good play by Quinn. The play up near side for Alex. Alex is going to throw far side. We're getting a change. Better hurry on the change. West St. Paul able to clear out of the zone. Steps across. They're now getting a change as Quinn picks up the puck in the corner, plays the far side for Brooks. Brooks up the wall. Nice move by Schmitty to get free. Schmitty now with room. Trying to center up for Jack, a little too far. Jack now in the corner. Centering pass intercepted. Good play by Jack. Holds the line for a second. West St. Paul off the circle. Back out to Mason. Mason throws one in. Wide of the net. And down into the corner, up the wall. Jack sticking with the play. Dangling through. Hard shot. Looks like it was going to be over, but good glove save. .134 left in the second. Face off one over to Blaine. Blaine chips in behind the net. West St. Paul trying to play up the wall. Anderson tying up in the corner. Blaine comes out with it. Trying to play down low. Intercepted. Oh, they got a breakaway if they get there. And they waved off icing anyway. Centering pass thrown out by Luke. Blocked out in front by Anderson. And here comes Cam. Cam gets taken down. No. Oh, come on. Where's the call? How is that not tripping? Here is the home cooking we were talking about. How on earth is that not tripping as he wraps his stick around Cam, knocks him down? That is a terrible call. Face off tied up underneath. West St. Paul can't clear out. Henry throws one in, gets deflected wide. Puck now on the side net. Good pressure by Anderson. West St. Paul able to clear out. Chips up far side for Blaine. Blaine steps across the line. Up front. Oh, glove save. Doesn't seem to control his glove very well. Can't get the rebound, and we're offsides. Face off controlled by West St. Paul. Plays through into our zone, picked up by Henry. Henry's pass gets intercepted. Henry battling hard, carrying and controlling down low up the wall. Able to sneak out of the zone. And that's going to kill the second. So 10-2. Refs like them more. I'll see you in a minute. Here we go. 14 for 14. Let's answer. All right, face off one back. Quinter comes over to Z. Z taps up for Schmitty. Schmitty, pressure by West St. Paul, able to chip up for Brady. They're calling. Brody now had to go get something. They said we were offsides. I don't know how they could see that in the jumble. Brady wins back. Z sends up for Jack. Jack knocked off as Brady's trying to carry the puck down low. Puck into the corner. Picked up. Oh, thought Jack had it. Quinn throws one at net. Sticked away. Back out for Z. Z lets one go. Oh, bounces off the skate. Quinn throws down low. They're going to play into the near corner. Trying to clear the puck back out. Z just holds the line for a second. Cleared back out by West St. Paul. Sent back into our zone. And Quinn circles through. Sends over to Schmitty. They're getting a change. Schmitty's going to dump down low. He peels off to go get a change. And West St. Paul up the near side wall. Good back check by Jack. Causes an errant pass. Near side for Z. Z trying to part the D. Plays through the feet. Chipped up a little too far as we're getting a change. Quinn now with a little bit of space and run. Going in low. Sends into the corner. Blaine's going to get there first. Plays back in behind the net. Centering pass to flex wide. Anderson down low. Working hard. Comes up the near side. Centering pass. We swing and miss. Throw it back into the corner. West St. Paul. Good hold by Blaine. West St. Paul finally clears out. Anderson's going to dump down low. Puck into the corner. Cam working 1-on-3. Blaine in to help. Puck comes out, held in by Brady. Back out to Henry. Henry throws one. Blocked out by the... Oh, goalie did not see it. Hits him just underneath the chin. Cam trying to dangle through. Cleared back out. And West St. Paul with some room. Brooks. Nice play by Brooks. Knocks him off the puck. Brooks gets through the first two. Stepping up. He gets tripped. No call again. And Henry's just going to throw in deep. Brady makes a nice play. Trying to center up. Oh! Back out to Brooks. Brooks near side for Henry. Henry's shot blocks off of Brady into the corner. Benny trying to push it down low. And West St. Paul rims into the near side. Mishandled at the top of the circle. Send all the way, and that should be icing. So 10:48. Couple of opportunities we just need to cash in on. Face off one down low. West St. Paul rims into the far side. Up the wall. Controls coming out of the zone. Dumps in for Z. Z's going to play near side. Schmitty trying to play through the body. Picked up by West St. Paul's. Nice stick by Z. Far side for Jack. Jack can't get through the feet. Brody just able to control for a second as they're going to chip back out of the zone. And throw into the near corner. Z spotting traffic. He gets knocked off the puck, and the puck goes into the far near side. Rimmed up the wall. Turns point blank. Pad saved by Al. Good escape by Luke in behind the net. Tried the no look. We're going to stay right here. They have definitely had more grade A chances. Face off, tied up underneath. Blaine's going to pick up the puck, gets over to Cam. Cam trying to play through, gains the zone. It's knocked off as he crosses over. Blaine throws one in just wide. Puck bouncing everywhere. West St. Paul finally gets a stick on it. Deflects off over to Cam. Cam turns. Blocked out by the D. Held in by Blaine as he's going to throw into the far side. Anderson trying to chase it down. West St. Paul mishandles the pass. Thrown back out in front. Oh, from his stomach. He's going to clear out of the zone. Off angle shot. Hits the post. West St. Paul still trying to clear out. Finally able to get out of the zone. Brooks chasing it down. Plays far side for Quinn. Quinn up for Blaine. Blaine makes a nice escape move. Off the wall. Oh, Brady trying to play through. Can't get through the feet. And sent far side. Quinn off the wall now. Over for Jack. Centers up for Brady. Brady 1-on-4. He's going to escape back out. Smart play. Henry trying to play through. Gets knocked off as he crosses the line. Poked off by Brooks. Jack up for Brady again. Brady off the wall, intercepted. Jack tying up. Nice play by Jack. Can't get the puck through the bodies, though. West St. Paul holds the line in behind the net. Henry kicking the puck through as his stick's tied up. Out in front, throws wide. Puck into the far side boards. Chips up for Jack. Jack over for Brady. Oh, just a little too far behind. Henry trying to tie up. Pushed out wide. Al's going to stick him behind the net and played up the far side wall. Puck controlled out in front. Good poke check by Al. Back at the top of the circles. Hits Henry, and Henry can't corral it. West St. Paul controlling. Off the circles. Mishandled at the blue line. Jack trying to get free. Trying to center up. He gets slashed. No call. And West St. Paul picks up off the far side boards. Quinn, if they dump in, plays up the wall for Alex. Alex chips out of the zone. Down to 7 minutes left of the third. And West St. Paul coming up the near side. Back out for Schmitty. Schmitty trying to loop the puck out. Just misses Alex. Alex ties up for Brody. Brody steps up. Little too soon. Face off one back. Quinn trying to throw one in on net. Picked up by Brody. Brody can't get enough stick on it. Benny's going to turn and dump in. Alex trying to play through. Gets tied up. Brody in to help. Played off the wall. Back out for Z. Z. Off the wall for Benny. Benny dangles through. Oh, Benny backdoor for Quinn. Quinn throws one. Oh, big rebound. Back out for Z again. Through the bodies. Can't get the shot on net. Held in by Quinn. Quinn throws one out in front. West St. Paul finally able to clear out of the zone. They counted 2 shots on goal and not one got through. Rimmed hard far side. Cam does a good job clearing out. Knocked off at the blue line. Picked up by Brody. Brody gets tripped. Jeez Louise. It's funny because the West St. Paul parents think it's actually funny that we're getting any calls. Rim near side for Blaine. Blaine taps up, finds Anderson. Anderson, we got a 2-on-1. Coming across, loses the handle, throws one in, stick to side. Blaine dumps down low. Good play by Cam to get free with the puck. Can't get the centering pass through as West St. Paul clears out in front. Brooks trying to hold the line high off the glass. Back out for Cam. Cam. Oh, good pressure by the D. He throws another one right out in front. And goalie's going to cover. Just under 5 minutes left. Face off, one down low. West St. Paul rooms into the far side. Jack trying to chase it down. Puck comes out of the zones. He's going to chase it back to our blue line. Taps over for Luke. Luke on net. Or just wide, goalie touches it. Pressure by Schmitty as they're playing up the near side wall. Able to clear back out. Easy glove save. Face off controlled by West St. Paul. Nice play by Luke. He's able to steal the puck. Play down low. Centers up for Schmitty. Schmitty over for Brady. Brady trying to beat the first one. Outside shot, easy glove save. West St. Paul parents getting more wound up by the minute. Push back. Luke. Z holds. Picked up by West St. Paul. Knocked off for Brady. Brady makes a move. Beats the first defender. Drop pass for Schmitty. Schmitty circles back. Near side for Luke. Luke lets one go. Over the net. Bounces in. Picked up by Jack. Jack centering pass. Deflected wide. Trying to get back out for Schmitty. Schmitty off the wall. Chips down into the far side for Jack. Jack trying to find Brady. Hits off the skate. Z's going to control with the blue. Dumps back for Jack again. Back over for Brady. Oh, D knocks him away, and they're going to send the link on net. They're getting a change. Over for Schmitty on the fire sale. Schmitty back over for Brady. Oh, body save. Good save. 3:12 left. They're putting what I miss. West St. Paul got a penalty, but I don't know for what. So I guess 2 minutes left on the clock and 2 minutes of penalty. I thought there was more than 2 minutes left, but was there two on the clock? That's what I thought. 3:12 added back on. Hey, we're getting pencil whipped everywhere. Face off one back low for Blaine. Blaine kicks back to Quinter. Quinter over to Henry. Henry centers. Oh! Great pass. Just can't get the stick on it. Back over for Blaine. Blaine stepping across. Shot blocked out in front by the D. West St. Paul's going to clear out of the zone. Continuing the pressure. Blaine turns and goes. Throws around the net. A little too soft, and West St. Paul picks up the loose puck. Picked up by, oh, body save. They're sending Brady off because he's not wearing his neck collar, came loose or something. It came loose. They were going to send him off. Well, I get it. They should kick him out of the face-off. I understand. Face-off one back. Quinn now at the point, trying to hold the puck in. 13's a powerhouse. Underneath, Jack loses the handles, and they're going to send it for icing. 1:15 left of the power play. First power play of the game, too. 2:26 left in the game. Face off one sideways. Played back to Quinter. Quinter off the wall for Jack. Oh, trying to go far side. Just comes out of the zone. Near side for Mason. Trying to center up for Brady. We're just off sides as they harass Brady coming across. Face off tied up underneath. Schmidt able to finally gain the puck. Crosses over. Goes down low. Puts on the brakes. Comes back to Z. Z stepping across. Hard shot. Pad save and covered. Face off one back. Z off the wall for Schmidt. Schmidt back to Z. Z skates down low for Schmidt again. Throws one in. Sticks. Save into the corner. Rimmed far side. And held in by Z, but controlled. West St. Paul, here they come. Poked off by Z. Blocked out of the zone. And West St. Paul, they're going to dump down low. Pretty much kills the penalty. Brady plays through, gets a little bit of freedom. They're out of the box. Brady looking for his spot. Bag out for Jack. Jack can't get the stick on it. West St. Paul able to send the link. And that's icing, and we're just under a minute now. So we're going to pull out. We're going to go 6 on the ice. We're empty net. Big face off. Face off one back. Get knocked off the puck. Henry's going to hold the line. Blaine trying to chip puck down low, and they're going to send the link just wide. 45 seconds. Face off push down low. West St. Paul rimming off the wall. Held in by Mason. Puck in the corner. West St. Paul's content with just tying up. We got to get some free pucks here. Anderson picks up loose, plays into the corner. Back out for, blocker save up in the air. Played back out. Henry trying to throw the puck back down. West St. Paul still can't clear out of the zone. Held in by Henry again. Blaine free. Off angle shot. Hits the body. Center's out in front. Cleared out by the D. And, well, not the way we wanted to go today. We'll get a rematch on Sunday. Hopefully we don't get home cooked at our own home place. I'll see you guys Sunday at 4:20.